A new legislative session is underway with new districts, a new governor, and quite a few new Republicans in the State House. And joining me now is one of the members of this very large freshman class, Representative Harry Lewis. Welcome.
Thank you, Laurie.
Sure. And you have come in with quite a few new members, but you're already underway here, and maybe you don't even feel so new these days because you've been at work here for a couple months. Before we start, I mentioned about the new districts. You know, every time a census is taken, the district lines get redrawn a little bit. How did the 74th district change?
Well, the 74th district changed a little bit. First, it was extracted from Clearfield County down to the southeastern part of the state, which was Chester County. The 74th district now is a new district, part of Representative Lawrence, part of Representative Hennessy, and part of Representative Corbin now composes the 74th district. That district in Chester County, parts of it are Parksburg, Sadsbury, Coatesville, Pennsylvania, Valley Township, Modena, South Coatesville, Downingtown Borough, Callan Township, and East Callan.
Okay, and then you had the privilege to be elected first off, and then sworn in early January. I believe it was a snowy day.
Yes,
Can you give your recollections of that day and what it meant to you to have your family there as you took that oath?
Well, Laura, I tell you, it was a very, very exciting day for me. I felt feelings that I've never thought I'd ever feel, especially with the family being there. Representing such a quandary of different citizenry in the new district, and very, very proud, you know. So I was very exciting for me that day.
Can you talk about what you did prior to being elected? What's your background professionally?
My professional background, of course, I was involved in education for quite a few years. From the gamut of teacher, physical education teacher, all the way up to assistant principal for 1 year of my high school before I retired. So that, and then once retirement took place, I got involved right away with the health career in the Brandywine Health Foundation and philanthropic venues to help the citizens of that same district, actually.
Okay. Well, it seems like your background fits really well with the committees that you got assigned to. The first one that I'd like to mention, the Education Committee, that fits perfectly. What type of issues do you see that committee handling?
Well, I see a lot of issues that we are, especially now, trying to reconsider. You know, the funding for schools, of course. We also have my particular subcommittee, career and technical schools, in helping the youth in our community acquire jobs, obtain skills to help them do those jobs. So I'm quite excited about that. That's been my entire background, so I hope I can be a contributor to that committee.
And then also the Health Committee fits in quite well as well.
Fits in quite well.
Yeah.
Being involved for the last 8 years with the Health Foundation, you become familiar with the issues, especially in our obesity, just to name one, and to move on with the health conditions of a particular community.
And then the other two, Children and Youth and also Urban Affairs, certainly with the city of Coatesville and your district being on the Urban Affairs Committee is a good thing to represent your district.
I feel very fortunate to be involved in those committees. We have Coatesville, Pennsylvania, the only city in the county of Chester, third-class city. And also the children and youth, we can work with them, and that's my forte, so to speak. And being a coach and working with young people, and especially our young men, and obtaining jobs and skills to do those jobs, those that weren't fortunate enough to go to college or what have you, developing those skills that would not require a lot of formal education, but everyday education.
That's right. And then just to close out, we just have about a minute left here. What types of issues personally would you like to be working on in your next couple years, things that are important to the people back home?
Well, first and foremost, you know, everybody all through the state are concerned about property taxes. That's one of the situations, I really want to get involved and help the people, you know, sort of revive this tough issue with property taxes. We have to do something to help those people. And also with the young people, job creation. That seems to be a very, very important item. You know, a lot of our people, when I say our people, citizens in our area that aren't able, the youngsters that don't go to a 4-year school or what have you, in obtaining skilled jobs. You know, your plumbing, your trades, your electric issues and this type of thing. People that we call for our homes.
That's right, the people we need.
The people we need, exactly.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time today to talk about your background and the things that you're planning to work on. I appreciate it.
I thank you very much, Laurie.
And if you have comments or questions about this or any other legislative topic, Representative Lewis's contact information will be on the screen in just a moment. Thanks for spending a few minutes with State Representative Harry Lewis.